My wife always blames me for her gaining baby weight and then being unable to lose it because I prefer plus size women, but I've supported her weight loss journey the whole time and I'm starting to hate being the punching bag. I, 31M, like my wife's 32F, current body the way it is. She's plus sized and I like that she's plus size. She knew I liked it when a woman is heavier before she got pregnant and gained the weight. She hates the weight and I support her goal to lose it. I stopped buying her trigger foods, I help her exercise, and I meal prep for her. She would lose a little bit of weight and then regain it again, and the cycle would continue over and over. When she gets really frustrated with her body, she blames me. She said she's plus sized because I like plus sized women, but not even she makes the argument that she purposely gained the weight to please me. She gained the weight during pregnancy. A husband gets the food his pregnant wife wants. She talks about the fact that I had got her the food she wanted when she was pregnant as a dirty thing, as if she is accusing me of fattening her up. Yes, I think her plus size body is smoking hot, but I want her to have the body she wants. I eventually got tired of her accusations and told her to please stop blaming me for her weight gain during pregnancy. I told her I love her, I think her plus size body is super hot, but I want her to have the body she wants. She accused me of calling her fat. Am I the asshole? I mean, I would say you're not, just because, like, she shouldn't be blaming you for the fact that she can't lose weight. Like, I understand losing weight is really hard, but it's not really your fault, especially because you're helping her, like you're meal prepping for her, and you're helping her exercise, whatever that means. But her blaming you is, in my opinion, just her projecting. I don't know. This is a rough one for him. Let's see what the comments have to say. So commenter one says, not the asshole, but check in with her when she is feeling good and ask about therapy/counseling. How long ago did she give birth? Because you might be looking at some postpartum issues and therapy can really help. Hormones go wild and can affect her moods. Maybe give her some grace, but also point out she is treating you terribly and something needs to change. So an OP replies saying, I'll try to suggest counseling to her. She gave birth in March of 2023. Okay, so she's been on a weight loss journey for, 2.5 years. I think she low-key just needs to lock in. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean, but maybe she's gotta lock in. So, Commodore 2 says, not the asshole. It sounds like your wife is struggling mentally, but that's no excuse to blame your partner for something as serious as making them gain weight only to please you. That's a really bizarre thing to think without evidence or prior experience with that, as far as I know. Then turning around and saying you're calling her fat when you ask her to stop accusing you of such thing is another red flag. I'm not saying she's evil or insane, like I assume lots of commenters here will say, but she does need counseling, maybe specifically for postpartum care. I imagine her hormones are super out of whack and that can cause very serious issues, yes, but she needs to see someone about it if it's affecting both her and her relationship. I hope she agrees to. I wouldn't suggest saying something like you need therapy, lol. She'll likely push back a lot and take offense. Try sitting her down when she's in a better mood and be as gentle as possible. Let her know you're worried about her mental health because having a baby can be very stressful and you think it would really benefit her, because that's the truth. Anyone postpartum could use extra help. You could also try couples counseling if she's open to it. I think that's a W suggestion right there. Like, definitely don't just go up to someone and say, hey, you need therapy. Because most likely that person's just gonna get really mad at you for it and be like super defensive. But approaching her really gently and making sure that she knows that you're just trying to do what you believe is best for them will be the most beneficial in the situation. But let's get to the update. So, update. To give you a little timeline before the update so things are easier to follow, my wife and I got married January 2022. My wife was thin before her pregnancy. She knew I had a thing for plus size women. She had gained weight during pregnancy. She gave birth to our daughter during March of 2023. The argument I had posted about yesterday happened mere hours before the post. I talked to my wife last night. She told me something that she probably would have done earlier if her and I didn't allow this thing to drag out for so long. She told me that, when she was pregnant, her knowing what I like plus size women and seeing how gleeful I was watching her body change had a big effect on her. She finally admitted that she had purposely allowed herself to get big. She said she had thought that her experiencing my intense attraction for her if she got big would be worth all the discomfort of being overweight. She said that even though she appreciates my intense attraction for her, she still doesn't want to see herself as physically attractive. This was her words. Smile, honey. You've got what you always wanted, a fat wife. She said that with a genuine looking smile and a genuine standing tone. I don't know how to feel about this. I feel guilty. She had made a sacrifice I wouldn't have asked her to make. For anyone reading, I don't know what you could take from this. I'm guessing don't make sacrifices for your partner that they didn't ask you for. Communicate and don't allow problems to drag on. I love my wife and I hope she can see herself as attractive very soon. So commenter one here says, wait, what? This is just another way she's making you responsible for this. Don't fall into this trap. Opie replies and says, I don't think so. I should have added that she had agreed to therapy. This may sound strange, but how happy she seemed last night and this morning worries me. That's some intense mood change. I'm wondering if she's forcing herself to be happy for my sake. Commenter 2 says, and not the asshole. She is an adult and should take some responsibility for her unilateral decision to gain weight. I mean, how stupid is this? Let's take an opposite extreme example. If she liked muscular guys, so you started taking steroids and going to the gym 3 hours a day, 6 days a week, neglecting your duties and relationship at home in the process, would you say, good job, you got what you wanted? Try telling her you also want a happy wife, so why is she making herself unhappy? Because she wants to be lusted after? Geez. OP replies to this and says, hopefully, therapy will help us. Last night, I already told her something similar to what you guys are telling her. I told her that I love her, I want her to be happy, and just to do whatever she wants with her body without considering my opinions. Wow. So this is kind of crazy. So the wife admits that she was doing it to please her husband, which, by the way, don't do anything for anybody if you don't really want it. Because that's kind of what happened here. Because, of course, she herself, I don't think she really wanted to gain a bunch of weight, even though her husband was attracted to, plus size women. But she did it for his sake, and now she's unhappy. But now that she's in this situation, I think she feels guilty about wanting to go back now that she's seen how happy her husband is. But yeah, I don't think she's genuinely happy or is mentally accepting herself in her new body. And if that is an issue for her, then she should definitely be more open with her husband because from what it seems like, her husband wants her to be happy and he doesn't care anymore. Like he quote unquote got what he wanted, but now he has a wife that's unhappy. And I think he knows that he would rather have his wife be super happy and be really confident. But I don't want to make too many statements on, people's weight and stuff because I know it's a very sensitive topic for a lot of people. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.